there. Today I'm going to film a plan with me in my So Much Crafting A5 or half letter sized inserts, and I use these for my work planner. And the theme for this week is going to be cherry blossom. So I have a few sheets here that are going to form the base of the spread. I have, this sheet was from one Orange Snowflake, kind of a while ago. I just never had a chance to use it. I'm going to have some of these nice open boxes that I like to use in my inserts, and just also some full boxes. And then I also picked up a couple sheets from Whimsical Plans, and these are, the full boxes are glossy, and then the washi, the bottom washi is matte, and these are really pretty. I really like these, but I think I can combine these with, you know, it won't look like they're from different sets, even though these are matte. And then the washi has some nice bottom washi, and then I also might try and do a strip along the middle. We'll see if that works out. But anyway, wanted to go ahead and use this because I live in the DC area, and the cherry blossoms are in full bloom right now. I actually went last weekend to see them, so yeah, so I thought this would be appropriate. And to supplement this for some of the functional stuff, I'm going to be using some leftover February monthly items. I have some astraces. I actually picked these up after February, the checklists, because they were on sale. They were on like super sale, like they were like $2. So, and I use these colors a lot in my spreads. I also have some leftover headers, and some other miscellaneous February stuff. So it'll be a very kind of pretty pale pink week. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop out my inserts, and then we can go ahead and get started. Okay, so first I want to go through with my headers. I'm going to do to-do lists up top, and I'm going to use these checklists. I do have two sheets, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a ombre effect with the pinks, or if I just want to do them all in one color. I'm leaning towards an ombre effect, so I think I'm going to do that. Okay, that looks cute. I'm going to next do the today section. And in my today section of my work planner, I always write down my meetings. So I'm actually gonna use these kind of open boxes that are easier to write on to fill in the today section. Okay, this one ended up being a little crooked, but when I went to lift it, the paper was lifting, so it'll have to stay. And then for this bottom section, I'm gonna do my little things where I like normally just put like little reminders, and I also put my like water bottles down there. So I'm gonna put those. I'm gonna put a background of these prints. And you know, honestly, these like, some of these actually match almost exactly, so I might try to use some of these. I'm going to use kind of a combination of both of these to keep kind of the print going down in one column. We'll see how that works out. Okay, so that looks super cute. I really like how delicate and just like it's subdued, but it's not like boring. I don't know. I really like it. So next I want to do the bottom washi. I think what I'm trying to figure out is if this like thin strip would cover all the holes. It would look like a little funny because it's like a little too short to like match up with the lines. Well, whatever. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna live life on the edge. So I'm gonna do the inside washi first. This could be an adventure. Now this one has two pieces, but I think that's fine. Okay, so that looks a little silly with the break there, but I'm going to learn to live with it. And then next I'm gonna put down the bottom washi. All right, so I feel like this looks like a little silly right now, but I think it'll make more sense once you see. So in my work planner, because I only use it Monday through Friday, I always turn the weekend into like a sidebar. So once that's covered, I don't think this like little segment will look silly. This looks kind of silly because it stops there. I wonder if I should have put like continued this. Maybe that would look less silly. Maybe I'll do that. The words I'm trying to say are put this here and then like cut it. I wonder if it would like tear like normal washi would, if that makes. Oh yeah, that worked better, easier than scissors. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing here. That looks a little better instead of having the blank space there, you know? Okay, much better. I like that a lot. Now I'm gonna punch the holes. Okay, next I'm gonna work on the sidebar. I think first I'm gonna put this kind of pretty circle box up top. I'm worried that the ink will show through from the lettering, but I think it'll be okay. It does a little bit, but it's actually not that bad. Okay, just to kind of create a little something cute up there. And then I am going to do like first a to-do list, like of must-dos. And I'm gonna use some of these gray headers just as like a little bit of contrast. So I'm gonna do a to-do because I don't have a work one. And then I could dig out, I think I have some leftover ombre heart checklists from February, but I think I'd just rather use these. And I'll have to cut it to just 4 hearts, but that's good. That's like a number of tasks I can actually focus on for a week. Or I mean or rather like the priority task. I feel like that's a good amount of, like obviously I do more than that, but you know what I mean. Cute. And next I want to do a don't forget box. Actually, maybe I'm gonna put some washi down next. I think I'll use this piece that was left over from the bottom washi. Oh, and by the way, I'm not gonna use these chevrons. I don't think they really go. Maybe the pink one would be okay, but the green one I feel like feels way too harsh against this spread, so. Use that, that's cute. And then a don't forget. And I think for that, I'm gonna use the last of these open boxes. And I think the don't forget, it'll be like reminders, or do I wanna do, I kinda wanna have a next week section. Don't really have any next week headers. So I think I'm just gonna turn the don't forget into like, don't forget for next week, kind of. Does that make any sense? Like rollover items. Oops, oops, oops. Ripped a little. I like just having space here to like capture everything kind of at the end of the week. And then finally I'm gonna do a little things. Grab another gray header. And then I'm going to use, I have these left over from February monthly colors. I'm going to do a little things pink one. And I'm going to use this dark pink because I think it is pretty. And that'll just be for like a few like calls or other things like that. I'm going to try to lift this up and put this washi underneath. I guess I didn't need to tear it in the first place, huh? Okay, that looks pretty cute. So next I want to put in a reminder that on Wednesday I need to leave. I'm meeting a friend for a happy hour. So I'm going to use one of these little just like quarter boxes that's here. And I have these left over from February. I'm gonna use one of these @ signs. So like leave at, or is there a clock? Sometimes I like to use, is there a clock? Oh, there is a clock, but I'll use the @ That's fine. Then I'm gonna put in a reminder that Friday is payday. I've been having to, they're doing something weird, yeah. My paycheck's fine, it's just my vacation time. The hours have been kind of weird, so I just want to confirm that it's fine, so remember that. That is payday. Okay, so I think that's all the reminders. So now I'm gonna put in my water bottles. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to use these leftover ones from February items or if I wanted to use the gray. I think the gray, this lightest gray, might pick up the grays in the spread a little more. Not the lightest gray or the darkest gray? Probably the lightest one. Just because it's very pink, so I think the gray might add some nice contrast. Oh, and then there was one more reminder I wanted to put in. I need to remember to do my expense report. Last week I traveled for work, and if you do the expense report by like Tuesday, you can get paid like a week earlier than if you waited till after. Anyway, long story. I'm just gonna put in a little reminder. Okay, and that's pretty much it for this spread. I had thought about using these little asterisks to mark out my meetings, but I just don't feel like it needs it because if there's already, I'd rather save that for like spreads where I'm doing like white space in the today section. I feel like with the printed background, you don't really need the asterisks to like, and I'll just use like a little, I'll just write in pen. So now I am gonna fill, sometimes in my work planner, I don't fill everything out. I'm just gonna fill in a couple of things. I obviously not my to-dos or anything yet because I need to like figure those out when I get to work on Monday, but I am gonna write down a few things. So I'll do that and then be back and show you the finished spread. Okay, so here's the spread with kind of what I feel comfortable filling out so far. I put in just my meetings for the first half of the week. I don't like to do it for the full week because it's like, you know, people can schedule Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Somebody could schedule a meeting for Thursday or Friday. So I kind of do it by half week. I like to put in my meetings in my, you know, obviously I'm at a computer all day. I use my Outlook calendar to like actually remind me to go to meetings while I'm at the office. But I like doing this because this allows me when I'm planning my to-dos out in the morning or like the night before, I can look at this and say, holy crap, my Wednesday is gonna be horrible. I better like get some stuff done on Monday and Tuesday. So that's kind of why I like to put them here. You know, and if I ever am like at home or whatever, then I can refer that without pulling up the, you know, needing to log in for work. So that is nice. But yeah, my main reason is just for like mentally, like being able to visually say like, oh shoot, Wednesday's awful, but Tuesday isn't as bad. So anyway, this is what the finished spread looks like. Let me show you what I have left from at least the cherry blossom kits. I have just a couple of stickers left on this Orange Snowflake and then a few on the Whimsical Plans. I'll probably move these over here or vice versa and just combine them into one sheet and hang on. I'll still have like 5 full boxes. So I might either use those in a different spread or maybe give them to a friend. And then I just have this chevron washi, which I might save because it might be nice for another spread. I just didn't think it worked here. And then obviously I have several like of the February items left. I think this is a good example of how if you don't use all of your monthly colored items in the month that they're intended for, how they can come in useful later because you know, this pale pink was perfect and I wouldn't have had anything like any colors like that in my multicolored items. So it worked out really perfectly. So I super like this spread. I think it's super pretty and very festive for this time of year where I live. So yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments below and thank you as always for watching and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks. Bye.